Good afternoon YouTube, Xfile2708 here. Welcome to another pickups video. Yesterday guys, had a very brief trip over to Middlesbrough, meeting up with one of the guys I know over there, and followed by a very quick trip into Stockton. Primarily we weren't going to be doing all of my local haunts for video games, etc., but did manage to go into a couple of the regular haunts and grab some goodies. So first of all guys, on to the trip over to Middlesbrough. Those of you that watch my videos regularly will know that there's a chap called Gary that that from time to time puts some stuff from his retro collection or current generation stuff onto Gumtree, and we've met up, become quite good friends, and like I say, from time to time it's current generation stuff he puts on as well. So he'd put by 2 items for me. He'd had them put by for a couple of weeks, but with me obviously being away recently, this was the first opportunity we'd really had to meet up. So headed over to Middlesbrough, met up with Gary, and picked the 2 items up. So first of all guys, it's first item's a current generation game, and that is Call of Duty World at War for the PlayStation 3. So that's that one. Gary was saying, oh, it's not not brilliant condition, etc., because most of his stuff that he has, certainly from the retro side of things, is pristine. But this was one he said he'd brought pre-owned, and it wasn't in amazing condition, but apart from a slight crease on the manual, it's spot on. So there's the inside. And for that one, guys, I paid just £5. So can't go wrong for a current gen Call of Duty game for a £5. So that's that one there, guys. And then the second item that I picked up from Gary, really pleased with this one actually. Absolutely pristine condition. It's a boxed Game Boy Advance game, and it's the Pac-Man collection. So this is the American release, but the Game Boy itself is region free, so I'll be able to play this one on my Game Boy without any problems. So as you can see there guys, box is absolutely immaculate. So there's the back of the box, and it's all complete inside as well. So there we go, that was that one. And then Gary also passed me across a load of like Game Boy literature and leaflets and all the sorts of gubbins that you normally get in the Game Boys. So if I do have any that are incomplete, etc., then hopefully there's some bits in here which will make them complete. So that was the 2 from Gary. For Pac-Man Advance mint condition boxed, I paid just £8. So again, really chuffed with that one, because it does include 4 of the Pac-Man games, which is Pac-Man, Pac-Attack, Pac-Mania, and Pac-Man Arrangement. So that's a nice addition to the boxed Game Boy Advance collection. So many thanks to Gary for putting those by for me for the couple of weeks and meeting up yesterday. He did hint that he was considering starting up his own YouTube channel, so he's got some absolutely fantastic items in his collection, and it'd be really good if if he shared them with us here on YouTube. So I'll put a link to Gary's YouTube channel, which is Burra Bengal. I'll put a link to that in the description. And although he's not putting videos up yet, guys, it'd be nice if you could just, spare a couple of minutes just to post a comment giving him some encouragement to start up doing some videos. So, top man Gary, thanks very much, matey, and I'll probably see you again in the next few weeks, I should think. So after meeting Gary, guys, we went over to Stockton. So I wasn't primarily going over for a retro shopping trip. So I didn't do Chips, and I didn't do the new shop that's open in Stockton either. But I did get a chance while the wife was doing other things with the little one to head over to cash converters, cash generators and game station. And I was really pleased with the couple of bags of stuff that I managed to grab while I was there. So first of all guys, we'll do cash converters. So that's the bag that's closest to me. 3 items in there. So they did actually have a limited edition platinum boxed Game Boy Advance, which looked in really nice condition. But I've already got one of those, so, you know, I said to the wife, I said I'll be buying it just for the sake of buying it. So I passed on that one, but it was hard to walk away from. So the 3 items that I did buy: PlayStation 1 title, Dave Myra's Freestyle BMX. So I don't remember if I played this one back in the day. I know I used to play Dave Myra's Freestyle BMX 2 on, I think it was PlayStation 2 originally, but not sure if I've played the PS1 version. So looking forward to giving that a try. As you can see in the corner, guys, that one was just £1. And I think it's all complete. Let's have a look. There's 2 lots of literature in here. So we've got the manual there, which is in absolutely mint condition, and an Acclaim advertisement leaflet as well, again minty mint. And then we got the disc itself. There we go. So can't go wrong for £1, and you know, that was one that was on my my wanted list to pick up anyway. So that's that one. And then next up, guys, was a original Xbox title. Again, one on my wanted list, and it was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Is it Pro Skater? Pro Skater 4. So that's that one. And again, pretty much mint inside. And for that one, guys, I paid, there we go, just £1.50. So again, cracking price and a nice addition to the Xbox collection. Excuse me. Right. And then next up, guys, is a current generation title. So as I say, generally I tend to just show these on my Facebook page, but where, you know, it's a mixture of pickups, both retro and current gen, then, you know, I will show them on here from time to time. Today's one of those times. And it's a game I'm sure most of you will be familiar with, Forza Motorsport 2. So as you can see, it's the classics release. So I know a lot of people don't like classics. I'm one of them for most consoles. But to be honest, I don't think this is particularly garish or anything for a classics release. So a lot of the time you have a lot of white space, etc. on the cover, but I think this this looks quite good, and I don't think it's, you know, massively different to the original Xbox release, Xbox 360 releases. Absolutely superb price on this one, guys. £5 English. So that was that one, and I think it's, yep, it's all complete. There we go, nice and complete and minty mint. Definitely one I'm looking forward to trying, so I'll get this one completed, then I'll be looking to move on to Forza 3. And there's the back of the box there. So that was cash converters. From there, guys, we'll go on to cash generators. There's quite a big item in this bag, along with some games, so let me just get the games out. Right, that was all the games. Let me just put that item down there. So what I'll do, guys, that's quite a big item there, so I'll show you the game that it relates to, and then I'll put a picture of the item separately, rather than trying to fit it all into one camera shot. So the item, the big item in the bag that this relates to is a GameCube title, and it's called Dancing Stage Mario Mix. So first time I've seen this this particular title out in the wild, and normally with which place was it? Cash generators. If it's a Mario title or a Zelda title, they normally ramp the price up to about a tenner pre-owned. But this one was in the shop yesterday for just £3.99, so I think it's all complete. Oh, you're joking me. Right, okay. It's complete with the manual, but they've not put the disc inside. So the disc has gone, so I'm going to have to take that back next week, which is really annoying. But it was $3.99, so it comes with dance mat. But what they forgot to put inside was that it doesn't include the game disc. So I'm not very happy about that. So that's going to go back in the bag, and I'll take that back next week. Right, so that's that one. Right, hopefully these are complete. So first of all, guys, let's have a look. Put my receipt in there as well. All the best laid plans and all that. Right, next up was again, don't see these very often. For the PlayStation 2, it's the cheats disc. So, in fact, that one's got the sellotape at the side there, so hopefully that's... if I can maybe rattle it around inside. So the disc is in there, so it's a cheats disc for the PlayStation 2. Covers lots of games: Mortal Kombat, Tekken 4, Matt Hoffman's BMX 2, Vice City, Gran Turismo 3, Crash, The Wrath of Cortex, etc. Infinite health, extra characters, all vehicles, pardon me, infinite ammo, etc. And that one, guys, was just 99p. So again, something unusual, don't come across all the time. So that was worth a punt. And then finally from Cash Generators, 2 current generation games. Absolutely superb prices these were, guys. First up, GTA 4. So I've been holding off buying GTA 4 because I wanted to get the complete edition with the extra 2 episodes on. But I saw this one in Cash Generators yesterday, and price-wise, guys, I don't know if you can make that out on the camera, but £3.99. So I wasn't going to complain at that price. It's got the Liberty City guidebook. It's got the map as well, which is good. And there you go. It's even got the disc as well. Woo! So there we go. So £3.99 for that. So that's another one ticked off my current gen wanted list. And then let's have a look at this price. Yeah, the steal of the day, I think, guys. Again, it's the classics release, but as I've just mentioned, I quite like the look of these newer classic releases on 360. So quite happy to put those into the collection. So this one, guys, Project Gotham Racing 4. So another one that was on my wanted list. And how much did they want for it? £1.99. So absolutely superb price. See if they've... in fact, I can't get into this one because I think they've sellotaped it. So take my word, guys. Well, hopefully it's in there. So I'll put a note on this video if there's anything else missing once I've managed to get into them. So that's that one there, £1.99. And then the final place, gaming related, that we went to was my local game station. Managed to pick up 5 for a £5, which they've been doing for quite some time now, certainly the last few months. They do 5 for a £5, 5 for £10 on certain titles as well, and that's across PS2, original Xbox, GameCube, a couple of Game Boy Advance games, which I've left in there because they were, crappy titles. I think there's a Mega Drive, Brian Lara's Cricket, I think, is in there as well. But all, majority, 5 for £5. So I picked up 5, and I picked up 2 current gen games, which were in the 2 for 20 deal. So I'll show you the 2 for 20 that I picked up. So again, these were ones that were on my my wanted list. So we've got first of all, the Game of the Year edition for Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. So I did have this originally on the PC. Got quite far into it, but I'm trying to get them all on PlayStation 3 now, so I can play through them again, hopefully complete them, and get the associated trophies that come with them as well. So that was that one, as I say, 2 for 20, guys. So £10 each. And looking at this original Modern Warfare, it tends to keep a price for around £12.99, something like that. So I was quite happy to get this in the 2 for £20. So that was that one. And then the other one, which I did have a while ago, but I sold, and I wanted to get back because I only got about, I don't know, 5 or 10% into the game. So I've still got the majority of the game to play through on the single player campaign, and it is Battlefield Bad Company 2. So I completed the original Battlefield Bad Company, but as I say, I only got a small amount into Bad Company 2 before I sold it on while it was still selling for a decent price. But again, for £10, couldn't go wrong, and definitely wanted to put it back into my collection. So that's that one there. And then in the 5 for £5, they've got a few more GameCube titles in this week. So I think I've been in previously and, you know, cherry-picked the GameCube titles that I wanted. But they got some new ones in there yesterday. I think there was about, I don't know, about 8 or 9. A couple of them were in the 5 for 10 for some reason. But all of these were in the 5 for £5. So first one is Yakuza Missions Reckless. So I think this is the one that's, you know, like a racing car, you know, smash about simulation, rather than, you know, like the GTA style of the other Yakuzas. So I think this is, you know, like a Carmageddon type thing. So that was £5. That was £1 it worked out. So 5 for £5. So that one has got the disc in. And then one that I've never heard of, but again, it was one that I hadn't got in the collection. And it is Spawn Armageddon. And again, that one's nice and complete. Next one, they've got 2 of these, so I picked up the later of the 2. Not sure if it's any good, but you know, thought as it was, I think I'd picked the other 4 up first and then got this one last to make up the 5 for £5. So it's WWF Day of Reckoning. So this is I think the 2005 one. There was a 2004 in there, but, you know, like I say, I just picked the later of the 2 to make the numbers up. And there we go. There's the nice and complete again. So not particularly fussed about my wrestling games, but as I've mentioned before, few and far between for me locally that I see GameCube titles. So as and when I see them for a decent price, I do try to grab them. So next one I'm looking forward to trying is Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX 2. So that's that one. And again, that one's complete. And then the final one, which I've never played before, but you know, I've heard people say that it's quite a fun game, and it is Starsky and Hutch. There we go. And again, nice and complete. So these game station stickers come off without any problems, even the ones that they put on the front page of the manual. So I'll spend half an hour getting those off when I go back in later. But all of those guys, 5 for £5, so just £1 each. So there we go, guys. That was my pickups for yesterday. So apart from the Dance Dance Mario, which I need to take back next week, then you know, it's quite a profitable trip. So there we go, guys. As always, many thanks for watching, and I'll put up another video shortly. Bye for now.